I started coming to Siena in 2016. 2016 to 2018, we were in the Siena campus. We moved to Virginia. While I wasn't there, the Lord really put on my heart an idea for a company, and we decided that if we were going to do something really, really hard, where do we love living? And we always wanted to move back. I tell Malcolm Marshall all the time that he prayed us back, but we had such deep roots here, and we knew that if we wanted to do something difficult, we wanted to be around a Christian group of folks that loved us and that we could serve, and we've been here since 2020. So the company's called AIM7, and what we do is we take data from like your Apple Watch, your wearable devices, and we turn it into personalized recommendations to help you look, feel, and perform your best. It's been the hardest thing I've ever done. You know, I thought sports was really hard, and it is, but this is, you're starting from an absolute, it's like a Genesis. You know, there's nothing there and you have to create it from scratch. Had to learn patience, had to learn how to build a remote team during COVID. God has really stretched me and my family a tremendous amount. But we felt like this is where the Lord's wanted us, and He's provided like every single step of the way. When we thought like, oh, this is the end, nope, the door kept opening. When I was in sports, it was a period of financial abundance. And so giving was something that I loved to do, and we were very generous in that way. When we started AIM7, we had to take a big financial hit to do this. And so there was things that I could no longer do. And it really hurt a lot. And then Kainos comes around and I'm like, I mean, we're barely making it here. I'm not trying to look for pity, but that's what you do when you start a new venture. So I called up Malcolm, our pastor, and I'm like, hey man, like, I don't know what to do. He's like, just give what God puts on your heart. And so we made a commitment, and it was small in my eyes. Like my worldly view, it was like, I'm not giving what I should be giving, but the Lord doesn't care about that. That was a pride thing. It stretched me. You know, the God's going to continue to provide. And then like, as things have gotten better, we've been able to give more. And then realizing like, look, it's not the dollar amount. God doesn't need our money. Whether it's $200 or maybe 5 years from now, it's a 6-figure check, like it doesn't really matter. Like what the Lord wants is your heart. The business has grown. We actually are rolling out our beta and turning on revenue here in November. Our family has grown tighter through it. You know, we just don't spend on other things. And I don't have that guilt of it's not a certain amount right now. God spoke a lot about money in the Bible, right? About how we're supposed to steward our money. Outside of that, I don't think the Lord wants us to put us in a position where we're going to go bankrupt. God tells us to not be anxious about anything, but through everything in prayer and petition, present your request to God. And He may reveal to you a habit or behavior that needs to be changed, but He doesn't call us to be anxious. What I would encourage people to do is like listen to God, get quiet and listen and ask God, what's the next step I need to take? Is it with my time? Is it with my resource? Is it with the earthly treasure that we have? Because as parents and leaders in the church and the community, it's the same thing. We need to be sacrificially giving and remembering that all this stuff's going to go away. And just like God takes care of the flowers of the fields and the birds of the air, He's going to take care of us.